everybody, welcome back to Musings by Nikki. I'm here today with some design team stuff for Tracie Fox. So have you ever been in the middle of doing the largest scrap project known to man, and then all of a sudden Tracie Fox puts out new kits and you have to stop everything that you're doing and print them out and play with them because you see it and you get this great idea. So that's what this is. This is me having to stop in my tracks and do this because I saw this new tag kit that she had, or yeah, it's like a tag kit kind of, and I had to stop because I was like, that's what I want to do. So the main kits that I've used today are Impressions. You can see I've got it in tiny little letters up here, Impressions. And that is her brand new kit. And it's kind of like some tags. It's an ephemera making tags and stuff kit. And then I've also used her layered tags because once I started doing this, then I was like, oh my gosh, I printed this out. I had this printed out, parts of it. So I printed it out fully and then started working with that. And then the giant tags that I had ordered came, and then I was like, yas. So without further ado, we'll go in the order that I put these together. So we'll start with this one. These are like, this is like a little TriFold. I don't even know what to call it. It's like a mini ephemera folder, maybe. We'll go with that. We'll go with little mini ephemera folder. So to make this, I'm going to go like this first so you can see. This is when you get her kit, these are the 3 large tags. There's 2 sets of them. You get them with the butterflies and flowers and without. I printed them out a little bit larger, so I think I upsized them maybe 10% or something, and then cut around them but not cut them apart, because if you see right here, this is the space in between the tags. So I just scored on either side of that and turned it into, now I probably made this all wonky in here when I did that, yeah. I scored on either side of that and turned it into this. So I printed out, it's a super fun kit. It's one of those kits that's like inspires you to do lots of fun stuff with it. So I printed it out and I turned it into this little, trifold thing. I pulled out my Tim Holtz, I think it's called like Field Notes. Let's see, this one. Field Notes ephemera pack, which is really awesome. So I did that, and then I made this one kind of like foresty, mushroomy flavor. So this, and then I used the Impressions kit mostly and the Tim Holtz ephemera, but then I also used some of her Matchbox minis. So I used the Matchbox mini mushrooms kit quite a bit in here, and then some of her number labels because those go with everything. This is another mushroom one. Then these are 2 tiny little tags that come with the Impressions kit. Aren't they adorable? Look how tiny they are, you guys. Super cute little tags. So those go in here. And then I've just put some mushrooms there. And then the back is plain. So then it opens up. Oh, and this is from Tim Holtz. So when you first open it up, this page has some pockets here. Oh, these are from Tracie's Mushroom Ephemera kit, and those are some of her numbers. And then that goes in there. This pocket is from Impressions, and these are a number, and then the ones that are kind of this grayish color are from the Tim Holtz thing. Then over here, we've got this tiny cute little tag that comes out of this round, and this comes with the kit. And then this envelope comes with the kit as well. So you open that up, and in there, this flashcard comes with the kit, and then this is one of her mushroom ephemera. Then behind the behind this envelope, there's a tag. Oh, and then what I did, so this is what the tags look like, kind of, without the flowers printed on them. And on the back side, I printed one of the pages from the sketchbook because it went perfectly with this. So on the back side, I backed them all with one of the kind of blank pages from her kit, the sketchbook. Then behind that, there's another tag right here. This one, I printed the large tags on one side, then I flipped the page over and printed the blank tags without the butterflies and stuff on the other side. It didn't line up quite right, but it lined up enough that I just had to slice off a sliver on the other side. Then there is this gorgeous ephemera piece from Tim Holtz's Field Notes with all these pretty mushrooms. And then there's a big tag behind that. And then I've got this little mini journal here. Oh, come on now. I've got this little mini journal. So here's a little piece. This is from her Matchbox Minis Ephemera, Matchbox Minis Ephemera. And then there's this little mini journal with some grungy coffee stained and just some of her numbers and labels, and then some of the Tim Holtz mushrooms. This is her labels. Some little mushrooms. And then this was out of Tim Holtz. And then in the back here, you get this belly band in the Impressions kit. And this is the other envelope. And then you get tags with it. And these are some of her stuff as well. And then in here, in this envelope, is, oh, come on. Oh, I'm like, what is that stuck on? It's the other flashcard. Well, there's 3 flashcards, so that's one of them, and then some mushrooms from her Mushrooms Ephemera. So this just slides, the flap of it slides over the belly band, which holds it in place there. Then that goes back over, and this goes back over, and this goes back over. So super fun. So that was the first thing. When I first saw this kit come up, I was like, yep, I'm gonna make that into a little trifoldy thingy majigger. And that's what I did. Then, as I was doing that, I was scrolling through my vast files of Tracie digitals on my computer, and I saw that, because then I was like on a roll. So I saw that I had this TriFold tag and then I remembered I had part of it cut out. So I printed this out. Again, this one comes with 4 blanked. This is a really fun kit too. This one comes with 4 big blank tags, and then some other tags and some ephemera pieces and some backgrounds, and it's for you to totally play with, layering it up and everything. So you will see in a second here what I've done. But to get the big size here, excuse me, I'm going to take a cup of coffee. Spring allergies, woohoo! So to get the big size, I had to print it twice because these are, you know, too big to fit all 4 of them. So I printed it twice, and I got 2 out of one and 2 out of the other. And then I was able to harvest the extra side little slices to make some tags and stuff. So I printed it like 125% or something. Then I did some stamping and a little bit of stenciling. That's the word I was looking for. So you get these cool backgrounds that come, like they have cheesecloth already on there, and then she's coffee stained the edges, which is super awesome. Then all I do is literally hit just the edges here so that it, you know, gets rid of the white from cutting. Then you get some florals and some little baby mini florals, which I've stitched on here. This is another one of them, and then that's one of Tracie's tags there. So then you open it up here, and there you get 4 pockets. So these are the 4 pockets. And then you get these really fun, like, look at this little squirrel. Isn't he adorable? He's in here a couple times. And then you get florals, and here's the pine cone. So it's kind of a nature thing, a nature theme. And then I used also one of her newer sets of tea cards as well. And it's butterflies and botanicals. So those are in here. Little pocket. And then this is from the kit. And then here's where I was using some of those offcuts of the larger tags to make smaller tags, to make tags inside of tags, right? Inside of pockets. There we go. Then this one has the same thing going on. And then up here, there is a smaller one. Again, I harvested this piece, this background piece from one of the offcuts. And then this, you get these backgrounds as well. So it's like torn pieces of ledger and stuff on there, and you can collage over the top of it or just use it like this. I also, oh, these tabs I made out of the offcut pieces. So trying to use all my scraps, right? I'm trying to use all my scraps as I craft as much as possible. So there we go. And then in this little pocket, there are a couple of those tea cards as well. So there's that. And then we open it all up and we've got this whole fun dashboard of goodness. So we'll start over on this side. So now you can see the 4 tags, right? So the 4 full tags here. They're like 4 different kind of slightly different colors. Right, so over here on this side, this is a little piece of belly band that you get with the kit, and then you get some tickets. So those 3 tickets are hiding in the belly band. And then that's a pocket, and that's got a little butterfly in there. And this piece here is from the kit, so you can see that she's coffee stained it for you. Okay, then I've got a bigger piece with some smaller pieces. So behind the bigger piece is one of her large label-y pieces. Backgrounds, I guess, substrates you could call it. Then I've got these are from the kit, and they've got little pockets with stuff in them. And this one's, again, harvested from the offcut pieces. Then up here, we've got this comes with the kit. Gorgeous image of some butterflies. And then this is background and this floral, all that comes with the kit. This background and this bird image here comes with the kit. Oops, make sure I'm in frame. So in this first pocket here, and then in the larger pocket is a little mini book. And this is an offcut from, you know, the printing it larger thing. Then up here, we've got a pocket with this beautiful floral that comes in the kit. And then we've got a big tag here. This comes in the kit, and so does this. So I mean, these can be cut down. I mean, golly, there is so, like, this kit, when you cut this kit apart and have it all laying out before you, you can't help but be inspired to like start layering things up and doing fun things with it. It's just a great kit. I mean, look at this. These images are so pretty too. And then over here, we've just got a notebook with some papers and then a couple of little Tracie's number labels. So that's that. That one was super fun. But then, then in the mail came, oops, had something stuck. Then in the mail came I ordered this pack of giant tags. So here, let me show you. Let me grab one really quick. They are 8x4. They're huge shipping tags. These things are awesome. So they would, you know, 8x4, that'd fit, like most of my journals are 8.5, 8.5 by like 5.5. So this would take up almost a full page. I'm just looking, oh my gosh, flips, and I'll think of all the fun things that we can do with these, including this. So let me stick these back over here. So then this came to life. So I reprinted the impressions tag kit and used the bits that I didn't use in the first one, because you do, again, this is another one of those like ephemera things from Tracie where you get all kinds of bits and pieces. So I printed it again and cut it out, and then this was born. So this is a journal / with ephemera folder part to it too as well. There's some little beads on the, am I in frame? Am I showing you even the camera? There we go. Some little beads on the ends of the signatures. Oh, I also used her, I was just going to say fundamentals, but that's not it. Fragmentology Traveler's Notebook. So the Fragmentology TN are the journal pages in here. And that kit I shrank down to fit here because these are 8x4. So I shrank the TN down like 10% or something, and then it printed out just right, because it would normally be like 8.25 by 8.25 by 4.5 or 4.25. So I had to just shrink it slightly to fit inside here, and it did, and it was perfect. So on the front, we've got this cute little tag, and this comes from Matchbox Minis Ephemera. And these are some words. I have a little box of Tracie words, so I just pulled out some of those. And then this is one of the tag bases you get. And then there are tabs. You get a bunch of tabs, and I only used a couple in this whole thing because I didn't have a lot of space to be sticking out the side. And then this is just a little charm that I made to hang off the tab. So the first journal, you open like this, and here's a tag that I made with another piece of Tim Holtz and one of Tracie's tags. And then these come with the kit. And then here is the Fragmentology, which is in itself a gorgeous kit. I love it. Look at these beautiful papers. And I printed them on parchment, and then I just coffee stained the edges. And I didn't decorate in here at all. Here are those beads in the center. I didn't decorate in here at all. This could be just for writing, or you could use little bits of ephemera from the different parts of this to decorate in here if you wanted to. And then in the back, there are a couple, these are from her floral ephemera kit. So there are a couple of those tucked in there. So that's the first journal. Then this flips and you get to the second journal part. Oops, this is misbehaving over here. There we go. There are a couple more of those florals. Then the pages are the same. So you get, in this kit, you get 6 pages. So I printed the 6 pages twice. So there's 2 sets of them. So it's the same kit right here. Lovely, lovely colors. I just love this. It's so pretty. Anyway, so let's see, that's 6. Oh, I'm going to do math. 6 folded in half, that's 12, that's 24. So there's 48 pages in this journal. And then in the back, there's this little tuck again. So that closes. And then you can open the whole thing this way and get to the ephemera part. So here we have a little pocket, and this comes in the impressions kit. And then I made another like tri-fold with the 3 tags attached to them to each other, but instead of making, you know, double creasing on the sides, I just did a single crease because I didn't need to make spines for it or anything. So inside here, there's a tuck spot with a couple of ephemera in there. Then this little collection has the 2 more of the baby little tags. Oh my gosh, these are so adorable. I love this one with the little butterflies on. It's so cute. So cute. Okay, then behind here we have a large tag, And then I used part of that belly band and the round emblem to make a belly band. Then there is a tag back here as well, which I'm not going to take out for the sake of time because that one's kind of a stinker to get back in because it's a little tight, but it goes in and out just fine. Then I've got more of the tiny tags stuck up in these two little pockets, and this comes with the impressions kit. This is a numbers tag. This is a piece of Tim Holtz ephemera behind this envelope. Then we've got another little taggy guy there. This is a piece from Tim Holtz, and this whole thing opens and there's a flashcard in there. So that closes back up. And then over on this side, we've got an envelope that flips out. And in here, there are a couple little tags. In the envelope, there's another piece of Tim Holtz, whoops, that's upside down, ephemera right there. This is one of the flashcards, and behind that, there's another one of the large tags. So that folds back in like this. So technically, this is what it looks like from the top, right? It's 4 of the tags together. Does that make sense? So it's like an accordion journal thing. So that was super fun to make as well. So if you guys haven't seen Tracie's new kits and you enjoy doing digital design, you should definitely go check these out. Not digital design. If you enjoy her digital designs, even if you don't, because you don't know about her, you should definitely go do it. All of her, these kits, her information, and then the names of the kits that I used in these projects will be in the description box below. And then these will be in my shop as well, on my Etsy shop. So yeah, if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with me for a little bit and checking out what I was working on. These are, like I said, these are super great, flexible, fun kits. You can do so much with them. Play with your printing sizes, you know, print bigger or smaller, switch ephemera between kits. I mean, again, this is just another example of how well Tracie's kits work together. I can't get over how well everything goes together and how you can take kits that are completely unrelated and put them together and make super fun things. So anyway, thanks guys for hanging out with me today. Go check out Tracie's shop. These will be in my shop. And then until I see you again, have a great morning, afternoon, evening, middle of the night, whatever time it is, on whatever side of this fantastic globe of ours that you live on. And until I see you guys next, take care, stay safe, stay healthy. God bless. Bye-bye.